PayPal showed me Shady. Hey. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
To be honest with you, sir, the amount should be 2,500. But since the only funds on the account is 700, we took it all.
Okay,
That's as per the
2,500.
user agreement.
Okay, 2,500 USD as for violating a law which I don't know of. For what? Welcome back, guys. So my name is Ebenezer, and if this will be the very first time of you joining me on this channel, I want to say a very big thank you for joining me, and to my existing subscribers of over 1,400. You guys rock me. Sorry, today we are not talking any tips. I'm not talking about business or making money online. I'm narrating my own personal experience with PayPal. Okay? So I've been using PayPal now for the past 3 to 4 years now, and I think they are one of the giants of the payment industry. And I'm not new to this anyway. A couple of times people have always been like, hey, you disabled your account, or one or two things, and you have to wait for 6 months or something before you get your payments paid. But this time around, they did the unbelievable, the unimaginable. Alright, so last year December, I think that should be 5th or 6th of December, one of my PayPal accounts got restricted. And funny enough, I was so surprised when this account got restricted because I never protected any of the rules according to my own personal knowledge anyway. Before my account restrictions, now I got an email from them that I need to provide some information about my business, which I do actually. The first thing they asked me to do was I provided my international passport, my identity, which I do. I provided my international passport, and after providing that, I provided some information about my business. That was where I put in my business registration and some other things like that. And after doing that, I was so surprised. I never heard back from people for like 3 days, and I picked up my phone because I always, when I have issues like that, I give a call to the customer support. Like I always tell you, don't be scared to give a call to customer support. And I picked up my phone, I called the customer support and spoke with them, and it was like, okay, they get back to me in the next 3 to 5 working days. Before I know this, I got this email: your PayPal account has been restricted. I was like, why? Before the acquisition of my account, I had over 733.55 USD on the account. And okay, and from the content of the email, they told me after 180 days, I'll be able to withdraw my money. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I was expecting to, get my money out of the system in the next 180 days. And on the 5th of June, that was when the money is due for withdrawal. So I've never got any email from them. I was like, okay, fine, maybe the system, because one thing about PayPal is when your account gets restricted on PayPal, they will send you an email automatically once it is due for withdrawal to, hey, guy, come ahead and get your money out of our system. PayPal is crazy, I always think that I keep saying it. PayPal is crazy, like a very, very crazy financial institution that I just hope one fintech will come up one day and be able to overthrow them. So I was actually expecting an email from them that, okay, by the 5th of June I should get an email from PayPal that I'm due for withdrawal and I should be able to get my money out of the system. But I was so surprised, I never got an email. So I waited a little bit, and last week, guys, I decided to log into the account to see what is going on. And I realized that on the 27th of June, PayPal wiped out my money. Like, this sounds so unimaginable, like to me, like, what exactly is going on? Why is PayPal taking out my money without my consent? No emails from them, no information from them, no message was being passed across. You just went to the account right away and take out the entire fund that I had on the account, waiting for 180 days for withdrawals. So I got pissed off and I was like, I need to see the root of this matter. I went ahead to read it. PayPal is one of the craziest companies that their terms and conditions, can take you up to 5 days to read as if you are reading a textbook anyway. You will think you're reading book of life when it comes to reading PayPal terms and conditions. It is that crazy. So I got to the terms and conditions, I read it just to have a better glance of what might have caused this. Because from the memo of what was written on the account, they said loss recovery. The first thing I did after that was support, I called some of the clients I worked with, because up to now I'm still a web developer and I develop website for a lot of agencies, and so I called some of these clients to inquire, hey guy, do you call PayPal to charge back to some of these funds? Because immediately my account got restricted, then I had to reach out to some of my clients to inform them that this account has been restricted, and they said they never filed a chargeback. I looked through the account history and account information. There was no chargeback anywhere. So this got me saying that what exactly is going on? Why is PayPal restricting my money? Why is PayPal holding my money? There was no information passed across. What is going on? So I got, flared up, and I pick up my phone, give a call to PayPal customer support. And you will be surprised that PayPal is telling me I am owing them 2,500 USD. Like, how in the world will a user owing you as a company 2,500 USD? So this got me really intense. And in the next excerpt of this video, I'll be dropping my full conversation with the PayPal customer support. A couple of things you have to take note from that conversation is that, number one, PayPal terms and conditions are shady. I repeat, PayPal terms and conditions are shady, and it is being designed and modeled in such a way that they can go away with your money anytime. So when I got these, and after my conversation with the customer support, I went online to see, is this what they've been doing? And guys, when I read through Trustpilot, reviews for PayPal, you will be surprised at what I was reading. So I was able to even get to realize that even to US citizens where PayPal is fully and legally in use, they are doing the same thing. I can't imagine a US citizen telling them that PayPal wiped up to 19,000 USD of his account, and up to date, he's unable to get his money back. Like, how in the world will a financial institution claiming to be the giant of payment processing systems work in such a shady and obvious ways? So I took my time to read through some of the Trustpilot review to see what exactly they're doing, and PayPal is nobody's father. Like, PayPal is nobody's father. It is better you take your business, anything that has to do with your business away from PayPal. So it is advisable to take, if you are a digital marketer, business owner, you run an e-commerce business, please, just for the safety of your soul, for the safety of your spirit, to have a sound sleep at night, take your business away from PayPal, because they have zero value for your business. They are all after their own terms, conditions, how to improve their stock and gain more money. In the next part of this video, I'll be dropping my full conversation with them. Please take time to watch, to listen to this full conversation with their support, because I'm very sure you gain one or two things from them. The conversation is very funny because, number one, I got to realize that PayPal are not ready to disclose, some of the hidden information about this company to anyone, not even their users. So why dealing with a company in which even their own terms are not ready to be disclosed to the users? I was trying to question the customer support. Why was the money wiped away from the account? He asked to tell me that after my conversation with PayPal customer support, and he was telling me, hey, I'm still owing them 2,500 USD, and they only saw 733.55 on my account. That is why they wiped it away. I was like, damn, are you serious? So I went back to read the terms and conditions again, and guys, this is what I saw. One of the PayPal terms says, if you are a seller and receive funds for transaction that violates the acceptable use policy, then in addition to being subject to above actions, you will be liable to PayPal for the amount of PayPal damages caused by violation of the acceptable use policy. You acknowledge and agrees that $2,500 violation of the acceptable use policy is presently a reasonable minimum estimate of PayPal actual damages, including but not limited to internal administrative costs incurred by PayPal to monitor and track violations, damages to PayPal brands and reputation, and penalties imposed upon PayPal by its business partners resulting from a user violation. Like, have you ever read that on PayPal policies? This is crazy, guys. And in the next video, in the next excerpt of this content, I'll be showing you my full conversation with PayPal customer support. Please ensure you listen to the end, because I'm very sure you'll be learning some one or two information you've ever heard from PayPal live from the customer support. See you at the end of the video.
Alright, sir. So here for you to be assisted further, I'll connect you over to our limitations team. Okay, kindly stay on the line.
Alright,
Thank you.
I'm still checking your account.
Okay. Because when I was trying to check, there was no dispute on my account, nothing. So what is missing on my account? What's going on? I didn't seem to understand.
Yes, sir. We'll check it for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright, sir. Thank you so much for patiently waiting, sir. I have already. Yeah, sir. Sorry, it took me some time. But I've already double checked it, sir. However, there is no further information or details that I can provide about why the account is limited.
Okay, yeah, the account was limited a couple of months ago. Not sure why it was limited, but why is over 700 USD missing on the account? These are funds that I got for service already completed, and you guys got my fund holding only for me to check out, and I realized that all of my money is all gone. So what's going on? There was no chargeback from any of my clients or any of the business or customers that have already completed their work. So what is going on? Why is this happening?
Well, first, sir, when it was first permanently limited, it was actually because we noticed some unusual payment pattern on your PayPal account that we need an explanation about before. But then it was already decided, sir, after business review, it has been decided to leave the account or to just leave your account in permanent limitation status.
When I got the email from PayPal, then I tried reaching out to you guys. I tried reaching out to the customer support, and he said I should upload some document, which I did, and I never heard back. Even when I tried to call back, the what she told me, the customer support I called then told me was that the documents currently being reviewed and they will get back to me. I never heard back from PayPal, only for me to get an email that my account had been restricted. Okay, that's fine. You registered my account since last year December, and I was trying to check out the account to see what's going on because according to the email that was being sent to me, they said after 180 days I'll be eligible for withdrawal. Only for me to check the account today and realize that my over 700 USD that I had on the account of already completed projects is not being wiped away by PayPal. So what's going on? Is PayPal a scam or something?
Upon checking, sir, hold on, let me go ahead and check where the payment went. Hold on. Alright, sir, upon checking.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Sorry, sir, upon checking, as stated in the user agreement, PayPal has the right to recover a specific amount on every account to recover damages per violation from your existing balance in your PayPal account.
What damages was caused? I don't think they understand. Was there any dispute on any of these funds? Because I tried before I'm calling you now, I've tried to reach out to the clients I worked with them, and they said they never find a chargeback or anything. So what kind of damages are you talking about? What is exact thing that makes my phone to just go away on my account? That's what I want to understand. I don't mind filing a law case for this, but I need to understand why is this happening.
Sir, I won't be able to provide you the exact violation, but I can provide you some general information. PayPal's user agreement explicitly states that sellers who violated our acceptable use policy may be liable for damages, and there's a certain amount per violation. These violations may include adult content, drugs, offensive content, weapons, or encouraging illegal activity. We have dedicated teams and robust internal processes to ensure adherence to our policy. and the company may look to recover damages from sellers who have broken our agreement.
I don't seem to understand. Sorry, I'm not trying to be harsh this time around. But what is the damages I've caused? I got a fund on my account. You guys sent me an email to verify my account. I uploaded the documents. I never heard back from you guys, and you went ahead account. That was last year December. For 6 months, you guys are holding my phone only for me to log in, and you telling me I violated a law. Which law have I violated? What leads to this to happen? I don't seem to understand. I don't seem to comprehend every information you're trying to pass across to me.
As I have mentioned, sir, we really cannot provide you the specifics. We can only provide you general information.
You can't provide me specific. You can only provide me general information.
Yes, sir, we can only provide you general information for us to avoid any circumvention.
Like, I don't understand. You went ahead to my paper went ahead into my account, deducted my money. I'm asking an explanation for why my money over 700 USD was being deducted, and you're telling me you can't provide an explanation for why my own money is missing on your guys' platform.
What I'm just trying to say, sir, the amount that was deducted is not a fine or penalty. It's the amount that covers damages, meaning it's damages. When I say damages, sir, meaning costs to PayPal caused by your violations of the acceptable use policy.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to understand something here now. Damages that I caused to PayPal, are you guys to wipe away all of my money of about 733 USD? Are you still telling me I caused a damages? I don't even understand the damages which I have caused. When the EU came up last year December, I called your customer support. The lady that picked up the call told me there's some document I need to provide to make sure that my account is verified, which I do. I never heard back from PayPal until after 3 days, is it 3 days or 4 days, and the next thing I got from PayPal was my account has been restricted permanently, and I have to wait for 180 days. I logged in today and realized that on the 27th of June, PayPal went ahead and deducted all of my money on the account. Are you telling me I caused damages? May I understand what kind of damages that is?
I'm sorry, sir, but yes, the full amount was taken out from the account.
Legal? Or what do you call it?
I'm sorry, sir?
Do you say legal amount or something? I can't seem to understand what Jen is telling me there.
The total amount, sir, is 733 and 55 cents.
Yes, that was the entire money on the account. So you wipe off all of my money for, I don't think
Yes, sir, because the amount, actually, sir, the exact amount, to be honest with you, sir, the amount should be 2,500. But since the only funds on the account is 700, we took it all.
Okay, 2,500.
That's as per the user agreement.
Okay, 2,500 USD as for violating a law which I don't know of. For what? For chargeback which I never received on the account, or for what exactly was I being charged? Was I owing PayPal until you are not sure? 2,500 USD, please.
2,500 per violation, sir. So meaning, sir, I really cannot specify, like I said, the exact violation. Okay, but it can be one of these.
Okay, one of what? One of what? Let me think. One of what? Hello.
Okay, so the violations may include adult content, drugs, offensive content, weapons, or encouraging any illegal activity.
I don't do any of these. Check through the account information. We are a website design agency, and that is what we do. Check through every of the payments we receive on this PayPal account. There is nothing that has to do with drugs. There's nothing that has to do with weapons. There's nothing that has to do with any of these things that you've mentioned. So why? Check through the account very well. Check through the payments we received. It was for our legal services. We are a website developer, and that is what we do. All of these projects have already been completed. Even before calling you, I've made sure I've reached out to every of these clients to understand what is going on, and they said, why would they go ahead to file a chargeback when they notice that already been completed a couple of months ago? So all of this you're telling me that drugs, there are none of these things that have to do with any of the businesses we do. You can go ahead through the account, check through any of the payments you will receive to confirm.
Sir, we have dedicated teams and internal processes to ensure that our policy and the company are looking to recover damages from accounts who have broken our agreement, sir. So meaning we have our dedicated teams who does our business review. And this decision is based on confidential criteria essential to our management of risk and the protection of PayPal community.
Okay.
So while I understand, sir, that you don't agree with the outcome, what I can assure you is that this was fully reviewed, and we will be unable to change it.
Okay. Sorry to stress you, but I need to understand something. According to what the main point of what they've been telling me since morning, that there was a violation, right? And to my best understanding of PayPal violations, I don't think I have, violated any of it. Pending before my account was being restricted, and even after my account was restricted. So I need to understand. I don't mind filing a lot case to get this sorted, but I just need to understand. This is robbery in daylight time. This is scam in daylight time. I can't imagine you telling me my account, my money was being wiped away for violation of a policy I don't even understand. You're trying to give example of instances of why this can happen, and I don't see myself violating any of these. So why? You're telling me about internal policies, then if PayPal as a company has an internal policies that they use in taking let me put it that way, taking away people's money without letting them know what is going on, then why is it operating at the financial institution in the first place? I need to understand. This is really funny.
Sir, to be honest with you, we don't have any obligation to discuss to you how our process works.
Okay.
First, sir, it's already written in our account use policy. Second, as I have said, sir, we don't have any obligation to disclose the details of our risk management or security procedures.
That's fine.
So we can only provide you general information.
Thank you. But following the general information you've provided to me now, I don't do any of it. You can check the account history, you can check the account information. None of it is related to any of what you provided so far. So,
sir, if you did not hear from us and your account was actually permanently limited, that also means that your information or your appeal was denied, and it was based on a business review, business judgment.
Like based on business judgment, you guys asked me to provide my identity, which I do. You asked about the business verification information, which I provided. I never heard back from the team until after 5 days that my account was being restricted. Okay, fine. I tried calling back the customer support then, and he told me that that is the financial. Okay, fine, and I have to wait for 180 days. Then why do you guys have to go ahead to my account on the 27th of June and wipe away my money, telling me now that I violated a policy? And some of the suggestions you're giving to me that I might have violated, there is none of which I have violated in the first place. So, who are the call? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So thank you. I need to understand, because this is a really sad story, and it's really crazy. Like I've heard a lot of people saying PayPal, they do this, they do that, but me experiencing this time around is like Damn, this is daylight robbery. Like, forget about the damn policy that you guys are talking about because I don't even seem to understand it. That a company that couldn't, tell you, okay, this was what you violated in the first place that made us to take this decision. Then I don't think that is a policy that is strong enough or a legal policy that is strong enough to back up anything your users is doing. You telling me that okay, when you check to my account, some of the reasons you gave me is maybe I'm involved in drug, I'm involved in maybe weapons, or which I don't even do any of them. You can check through the account information or due to present details are provided. So what is really going on? Now you can't tell me any of the things I have done now to make my money to be considered and still telling me I'm owing paper 2,500. Like, how is the world is that possible in the first place?
No, sir, we really cannot provide any more information that more than the information that I just told you, sir. Can only provide general information for us to avoid any circumvention. And also, if we're just gonna tell you exactly the violation or what's going on, sir, then it will just defeat the purpose as to why this whole security measure exists. And like I said, sir, we have no obligation to disclose the details of our risk management and our security procedures.
I'm not asking you about. I'm not. Get me right, please. I'm not asking you to disclose anything about your risk management, which is perfectly none of our business. But I need to understand why it is happening to my own personal account, and there must be a specific reason why you said your team or any your team has to take away the money and still telling me I'm going to pay 2,500 USD. I need to understand that. I don't care about your risk management policies or anything that has to do with your risk management, but I need to understand why my own money is being classified and just telling me that I'm going to pay 2,500 USD. Like, how in the world is that happening in the first place? I need to know that. I'm not asking about your general risk management policy or how you manage risk on a platform, but why are you saying I as a paper user is owing paper 2,500 USD now you guys made 733 on my account and just wipe it away, claiming it to be risk management loss or something or loss recovery, which I don't understand.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat your question? Like slowly?
Okay, my question is this. I'm not really interested in knowing the entire risk management about how paper works or how paper manage the risk on the platform and anything. But at least there must be a specific reason why my account got I'm not even talking about the restriction now. Why the entire money in my account was being wiped away and telling me that I'm still owing people 2,500 USD. You guys made 733 on my account and you wipe everything off. I need to understand why.
Sorry, sir. Let me just. Why your funds are taken away?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Why your funds are taken away?
Yes, I need to understand the main reason or the main policy you said I have violated or anything, because out of every of the general policy you tell me, there must be a specific reason, a specific why the decision was being taken. I need to understand it. This is my fund. This is my hard sweat money. This is my own sweat. So it doesn't make sense telling me that I violated something I don't even have an idea of what I violated in the first place.
Sir, as I have explained earlier, it's under our PayPal's user agreement. It explicitly states that sellers violated our acceptable use policy may be liable for damages in the amount of $2,500 per violation.
Violated what?
Like I said, sir, I really cannot disclose that information.
You can't disclose that information and you take away my money?
Sir, this has been fully reviewed, sir.
Painfully reviewed. Okay, can you please transfer?
It was fully reviewed.
Can you please transfer this call to maybe the review team, or according to what you said, maybe the review team or the policy team? I need to speak with them.
I'm sorry, sir, but we have our dedicated team for this, and they're from back office, so they don't talk to customers. And also, this has been already decided, sir. We don't have a way to appeal your case.
Oh, okay. You don't have a way of appealing my case? Okay.
No, sir, we cannot.
Okay, but I can appeal it in court, right?
If that's what you prefer, sir, if you want to take legal action, I respect that.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Again, for the safety of your business, ensure you take your business out of paper. There are a lot of other financial institutions that provide a payment acceptance like Stripe and all that. Please try them out. Try them out. Paper has zero values for your business. They are not ready to control your business, and tomorrow you can wake up and realize that part of your phones on paper are gone. So next week I will see you again, guys.